Getting involved carries big risks for the United States, which is why Democrats are calling for congressional approval before the president takes action. Military involvement is also politically risky for the president among his supporters. Campaign rally after campaign rally, Donald Trump promised his supporters as president he would end the wars in Ukraine and Gaza on day one, and the United States would not be involved in any new wars on his watch. But when it comes to Iran, the president has changed his tune.
I mean, nobody knows what I'm going to do. I can tell you this, that Iran's got a lot of trouble.
As U.S. aircraft carriers and strike groups move closer to the region, Trump is getting pressure from Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu for the U.S. to get involved militarily. The U.S. has the only 30,000-pound bunker buster bomb capable of reaching Iran's deep nuclear facilities. But foreign policy experts say going to war with Iran carries big risks.
We've never used a bunker buster bomb for that deep of a facility. There's always the risk of some kind of nuclear fallout. You don't know what they have down there.
Chicago Council on Global Affairs Cecile Shea says the best case scenario for the president is for his threats to force Iran to negotiate a deal that would take its nuclear program back several years in exchange for the U.S. lifting sanctions, which would lower oil prices.
He wants a deal where he's the hero. And I think that the Iranians would really benefit by moving in that direction.
Congressional Democrats are calling for an act of Congress before the U.S. is called into a war.
The nation should be able to have a debate, a conversation, and we should all be able to make a collective decision about it. Wars are expensive. Starting them is easy. Ending them is very costly.
Meantime, Republicans say the president is in a political pickle, with his MAGA base split over getting involved in Iran.
One wants to stand with Israel and take out their nuclear capabilities. The other side is isolationist and says, hey, we don't want to be a part of any war.
Republicans are looking at the 2026 elections and worried a split party will hurt their chances of keeping control of Congress. Meantime, while the president has yet to make a decision, he said this afternoon that when he does, it will be 1 second before.